William Hill Vegas sponsors Joshua vs Whyte on Sky Sports Box Office.
Sonny Donnelly, IFL TV in association with MGM Marbella. I'm here in Canary Wharf today for the Dillian Whyte and Anthony Joshua media workouts. Someone who's been sparring Anthony coming up to this fight is Mr. Lawrence OKOLIE. Lawrence, what's been happening?
Nothing, just been training hard, working, got a bit of sparring with Joshua, just pushing on now.
Obviously, we've seen that Mr. Fraser Clark has gone over to Brazil and done the job.
Yeah.
In the amateur game, obviously at your weight, that's something you'd be interested in. Did you watch him?
Yeah, he's in the weight class above. He's super heavy, heavy. But I've seen him in training, sparred him a little bit. He's a hard worker, motivated and ambitious. So I'm happy that he's gone out there and done well for GB.
What's been happening with you? Any news on where you are at?
Me right now, I'm just training hard. Went to Tama, won my fight, but I had to pull out for injury. But other than that, I've just been training hard and pushing on, just soaking in everything that's been happening.
What happened with the injury? What did you do?
I was sparring and I got an injured rib, but it's healed up nicely and I'm just pushing on, ready for the new year.
It's a big fight on Saturday for Josh and Dillian. How can you see it going?
If I'm honest now, just to stop sitting on the fence, I'm going to lean towards Anthony Joshua purely because of amateur pedigree and pro pedigree in the terms of who they both fought. So I'm not sure about Dillian's other background and who he's been sparring, but in terms of...
What did you sparring, Klitschko?
Well, that's obviously good work, but in terms of actual fight experience, I know from the Olympics and before that, Joshua's been boxing at a high level against assassins and great boxers from other countries who are there to represent their country. So he's been used to having hard fights against tough opposition. I haven't seen that from Dillian yet. He might surprise us, but I'm going to go with Anthony Joshua win.
Obviously, you know the amateur game all too well as you're still involved in it.
Yeah.
Do you think Dillian focuses on that amateur win that he got against Joshua too much?
I'm not sure if he's doing it just as a way to get into Anthony Joshua's head, or he actually believes in it, because from the amount he speaks about it, you would think so. But I think he's not stupid. He knows that both of them have progressed massively since their fight years ago, and he's going to come ready and hungry.
Obviously, Dillian is the massive underdog, but he's been tipped by Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. If he did cause that upset on Saturday night, what would that mean for heavyweight boxing? What would it mean for Anthony Joshua? Do you reckon he'd be able to bounce back from it?
I don't really see him losing, to be honest, but if he did, I really don't see him losing. But I mean, what could he... Of course he can bounce back. At the end of the day, both of them are young, and this is boxing, so they'll definitely... Either one, whatever happened, it's not the end of their careers, it'll just be a massive blow. So as long as they're both hungry, determined, and can keep their ambition after this fight, both of them are going to go on and do good things.
And obviously, elsewhere in heavyweight boxing, which is massive for Britain, Tyson Fury won most of the belts.
Yeah.
What did you make of that?
To be honest, I was over the moon, to be honest. Yeah, I was over the moon, to be honest. It's a weird one because a lot of people didn't expect him to win, and he's getting a lot of bad press at the moment, or not as much as I feel like someone who's just unified the heavyweight title should get. So I think it's great for Britain as long as he can keep holding them to the point where he can fight potentially the winner of Anthony Joshua, Dillian Whyte, so on and so forth. So I think it's great for British boxing.
All right then. Well, obviously for British boxing as well, you at the amateurs, hopefully you can keep doing well, and hopefully that rib fixes up and we see you in action soon.
Yeah.
Lawrence OKOLIE, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV. Cheers.
William Hill Vegas sponsors Joshua vs Whyte on Sky Sports Box Office.